Oh, the Eagle about to get dropped. Huh? Oh, you act like you don't know. Uh-oh. You
Welcome to a
remember that
Crimson
song?
Folks
You
call
remember that
here at
song with
Original
Nelly when he
Death
was
Valley.
like, drop
Stop and
down to get
take
your
a
eagle
peek.
on,
This is one of
girl.
the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity
I
and
thought,
bitterness
girl,
on this
it
field.
was
You can
random,
feel
so I
it
thought.
as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going here. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against him.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Second down. Offense getting set. It's second down. linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moved to the 35.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Well, Chris, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Empty set now, 5 wide.
Razor, 42 Spider.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Williams. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Now, 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss.
Here we go.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They stop him right at the 24.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Georgia 14, Clemson 0.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go on fourth down. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Did he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Clemson, 0.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Moore.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Got it.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal.
Slap.
The back's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Parker. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the 2nd down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Direct snap to the back. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It tests the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Georgia.
Number 26 with the grab and the score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
That's reeled in. It's Turner. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Looking to throw again. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
42 Spider. 4-2. Travel. Travel. Go. Go.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. The catch is made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Black 24. Black 24.
The shotgun handoff here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now they get set to kick it away.
35. Clemson, 7.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.